So, was we not gonna get married either?
Monica, you ain't never with the private daddy bitch. You've never with the private daddy bitch.
Yes, we was the life of the party. Yes, we was. Yes, we was. We had all white on. All white. All white. Oh, yes, we was. Yes, we was. Yes, we was. So, anyways, you don't even know me. I'm the most popular one. Like, everywhere I go, people want to talk to me. Everybody want to talk to me. So, I ain't got time for that 21 because I already know me and my energy and what I give off to the world every time they approach me. And how make it make sense. I keep a man, but I can't keep people around me. Please. I keep everybody. Oh, thank you, Leslie. Yeah, but I'm about to get off here and go tend to my man, y'all.
I love you, girl.
I got a man. I got a man. I got a man.
Get your ass on. Your ass always got a fucking man, bitch. We ain't surprised, we ain't shocked, and we ain't happy. We trying to figure out what's about to happen. You be getting your niggas. Oh, you be getting them niggas. We be getting them niggas.
I got a man.
I wanna fight. But I'm not. Ready to go, baby. Ready to go, baby.
What's up?
Hey, Jay. Just try to be here.
For what? What's going on?
A lot.
Like?
Well, Trey. Same way you feel. No funny shit. Same way you feel when people talk about your dead mother at nighttime after everything has went on and you just remember her and just think about it and you just let everything out. Nobody knows what you're going through. And you come back on the next day acting like everything good and they do it again. And you go and you cry at night. They come back the next day, do it again. You cry at night. Do you ever feel like anger is getting built up in you because people just talk on shit that you've really been going through and that you are sad about?
21, if you're not...
Stuff that you think about at nighttime, do you ever sit there and be like, damn, why these people just bully me over shit that I couldn't control? And I really miss this person type shit.
Well, 21, if you're not trolling and you serious, I would love to have a conversation with you, beautiful. But, sometimes what happens on here is that we do stuff and then we go backwards. We say shit on here, then we go backwards. And I do the same thing, girl. So I'm not innocent.
But do you ever? But about the people but about your mother have passed away. And you couldn't control it.
I do, and you know what it is, 21. What I think about is, since I've been on here, I think you can probably agree. I've kind of grown numb.
I did, but sometimes I can't take it no more.
Let it out, baby.
No. It made me numb to where people was like, oh, you didn't cry about your daughter. You didn't cry about it. You didn't cry about it. But I did. And now it's just like where it's so much anger built up to where like I can talk about other people's kids now. I can talk about other people, deceased people. I don't want to feel like that. And I don't want to be talking about your mother. I don't want to talk about your mother.
Right,
I know you feel a certain way because I feel a certain way, and I don't feel good when I go to sleep after talking about your people. Like I don't feel good after talking about nobody people. I don't feel good. So I just.
Well, you know what can I say something? I think that being on here, and that's why I said Bigo is like its own little world because it's kind of like you give out what you give. So if you're giving out hate and you're spewing hate and then now you're receiving it, it don't feel good. So I feel like, girl, as a whole, we should stop going so far. I've been saying that, but girl, it's like right message, wrong messenger with me. Because I'll sit in and get frustrated and read each other. I'll get in and I start reading again. I'll take a little break, then start reading again, doing health reads, death reads, and the whole 9 yards. So, girl, I'm willing to try to make that change again with you. And I think.
So, do you feel like it's gonna start with just the big broadcasters of just changing the ways because a lot of people come on here and they try to mimic us so they can get beams? Do you feel like we just need to switch it up because a lot of these shows, even the show that you went on, we don't have to be talking about dead people. We don't have to do that. We don't have to make people feel. We don't have to make people feel like that. Like it's not even the show that you said you was on. You said you didn't want to be fighting and you just wanted to make peace and do all that show. So, do you feel like you can do it on this app because you did it on the show, or do you feel like you're gonna do it on the show throughout the show, or what?
I think this is a different world than TV. This is not, I think this is different. On here, I feel like you only can go live. Like, we not around each other. With them people, I was around them, so the bond was different. You know what I mean? I got to feel them who they were for real. On here, I don't get to know who y'all really are because sometimes we put up acts, we put wigs on, we do shows, we do content, we do shit like that. So when I was in person, this was more so like some real shit face to face. But on there, it was not like that. So Bigo is different. So I don't think we can do that on here because sometimes we roast each other. We go too far with our reading, though. Sometimes viewers like to see us read each other and get into it, but sometimes we go too far not knowing that we went too far. Like, bitch, I done just read her kids, read her living situation. So
do you think that we can get some type of maybe group chat so where all the big broadcasters can get into it to where, because I honestly think that Bigo be adding comments into these little sections to where we get into it with each other. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like Bigo is into it. They want to see it. They want people to come to here. They see the drama. They see what it brings. And I'm not gonna lie, I've talked to Bigo people on this chat before. Dre Baby. When we've been on the group chat before, in the Bigo group chat, they had all messy people in there, right? It wasn't no big ass broadcasters that was getting money. It was just black people. It was me, you, Charlie, Pumpkin, Ashley Shepherd.
Well, I'm pretty sure they know the messy girls. They know the messy girls.
I know they know what we're doing though. They know what we're doing. It was not no white people in there. It wasn't the white people that was getting money.
Because they don't have like
middle class. Wait. It was the middle class broadcasters. Think about it. Middle class.
No,
it was more people getting money. It's more people getting money on this app than us.
Can I listen? First of all, I think they know the different sides. They know the different sides. They know that they trade beans versus us. We get a lot of organic support. Beagle knows that when you trade beans, they don't really make money.
They know that. But that's why they stir the drama up.
Damn, let me finish. So when you trade beans on here, a lot of them are business people, y'all. So if you trade beans and doing all that, and they know that versus getting organic support, they really don't get a lot of money if you trade your beans back and forth because it's not nothing being recharged a lot. So us, we get a lot of organic support and we get a lot of viewers traffic. So they don't really get a lot of viewer traffic. The white people don't get a lot of views and traffic. So people be saying these bots, but oftentimes these are real people mixed in with bots. But a lot of this is real people and organic supporters, and Beagle sees that. So yeah,
I've had celebrities come in my life. Denny Blaze come in my life all the time. I got a lot of people that come in my room. They're celebrities. A lot of people come in our room because guess what? If you make a new page, you gonna see who is the top broadcaster. It's gonna be these black bitches. They want y'all to follow them because they want you to see what we're doing. They want y'all to get involved in the drama. They want y'all to feel like, oh yes, drama. I can be in this.
Well, I don't know about that, all that, but I do know is that 21, you might need to take a break, girl. If you feeling like this and you feeling like, because that's your child, bitch. Now, me, I don't got nothing to, like, necessarily live for. Like, I don't have no kids, so it's just me, a nigga, and some dogs. You got stuff to live for, so though you got to protect it just a little bit more sacred. And 21, like, I don't know what's going on with you, bro. What is going on? Is this, like, a cry for help? Do you need some, like, what do you need, beautiful? Because there's so much that's going on with you. I don't think you be prepared for answers.
People keep fucking with me. People keep fucking with me. They act like I don't have no feelings. They act like people. Well, I ain't gonna say they act like I don't have no feelings. I'm gonna put my feelings to the side. I just act like this shit don't bother me. Everybody keep coming up here talking about my child, talking about them buried her and killed her. No, that shit gets to me at nighttime. I've been. I'm sorry. I've been tired of it. I've been tired of it for a minute, and just putting this shit to a side. It's just whatever.
Girl, I'm not gonna sit up here and say like I'm perfect. Girl, none of us are perfect. Girl, I'm not perfect. You see me have a meltdown on here, girl. So I know like mental health is real and shit like that. But girl, I think like
it doesn't matter. Like I haven't had a child die. Like my child was in me for 9 months, bro. My baby dead, bro. After 5 years, and people just be like, "Oh, you don't care about it. You don't care about your child." No, y'all parents don't care about y'all. After they seen what y'all done grew into, I didn't get to see what my child grew into. She didn't never get to say a word to me. I didn't have nothing against her. I didn't care. Whatever she did, I have to change a diaper, do this, do that. I didn't care. These people, parents don't like that for a reason.
Okay, so what happened? Okay, so we can't change the past. All we can do is go forward and make better decisions. So what is going on with you right now? What type of mental space are you in right now?
I'm just in the mental space of I don't know. Right now, I don't know what to say. People keep fucking with me because I don't know what to do. Because I'm doing what I can do. But like people don't just understand what I'm going through because they're not gonna understand. They never gonna understand. Nobody gonna never understand. So it don't matter to me. Like at this point, I just try to like just say fuck it.
Of course, a lot of us are not understand because some of us are parents or some of us have different situations in our lives that we're so like, oh, I wouldn't have done this. I wouldn't have did this. So we're not in your shoes to make decisions or make decision that you would have possibly made. But like, it's a lot of people that feel like 21, you just like abandoned your kids. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that feel that way on here. So a lot of people don't fuck with you based on that. So you gotta really fuck with those who really fuck with you.
If I even abandoned my kids, so I can give you my mother's number right now, and you can call her, and she's not gonna tell you I abandoned my kids. She's gonna tell you that I took care of my kids as much as I did. I took care of my kids and I did the best of my ability, and she's gonna tell you that I gave them to her and gave them to my family. That's all she's gonna tell you. Let me tell you this, because you have seen a lot of people, parents, come on here and speak on them. You have seen JB's mama come on here. You have seen Charlie mama come on here. You have seen a lot of people, parents, come on here. But after everything I have went through, you have never seen none of my real family. My mother, my sister, my brother, none of my brothers, none of my sisters, none of my aunties. My auntie that have my child, you have never seen them come on here. Just people trying to get clout, just random people. So
yeah, but the difference between them stories you just said, none of them have children. So it's kind of different. That's a different type of scenario. But what I will say to you is that what is the status today? Like, what is the status today? You getting all the kids in your custody and your roof? Is that like still a problem, or are you ready or not?
Yeah, I'm ready.
So what's holding you back?
Nothing. My mother and my auntie have been calling me for the past week, and I have not put it on here because everybody's gonna send it back to them and tell them that what's going on. But I've told my mother that I haven't been drinking that much and I have my own place to stay, and she said that she's going to talk to my auntie and she want me to talk to my auntie about getting my kids back, because they have grown. I don't really understand it, but they, for some reason, want to fucking keep my kids. Like, they just love them. And it's not even about loving them, but I love my kids too, but it's just like they acting like they just birthed them or something. Yeah, I can't explain it. I just cannot. I can't, bro. They acting like they just birthed them out of nowhere, and they keep acting like they just grew them up and not want to give them unless I do certain things, even though they don't have custody of them. So I can do custody and weird ass shit with my family, but I'm not supposed to do that. I'm not supposed to take my family to court. I'm not going to take my family to court. I'm not grown up to take my family to court. My mother told me, don't never take your family to court because God gonna have his judgment day. You don't need to do that. You don't need to take your own family to court. And that's just what my mother told me. So I don't know. I really don't know. They just keep trying to keep them from me. Every time I do something, like when I got off the psych board, they said this. And then when I did this, they said this. Then when I got this, they said this. Then when I moved here, they said this. Now I said I got this. Then they saying this. Even though I got a house and this, they said this. So, it's crazy.
Well, first of all, 21, let's send a huge shout out to your family, because a lot of times kids get put in the system, they get separated. So shout out to your aunt, your mom, your aunt and your grandmother for stepping up to the plate and taking on the mother role. You know what I'm saying? And it also sounds like they want to protect these kids. They obviously see something, girl. They have access to YouTube and stuff, and girl, seeing you on here, girl, sometimes you be fighting, drinking, smoking, acting a fool, girl. So they probably getting all the tea on the back end. And girl, every time you come to them, they like, girl, they changing. They saying like, girl, do this, because they seeing that you're not making no progress behind the scenes. And girl, no shade, 21, girl. Like, I ain't trying to like get in your business, but girl, if you seem like girl, you be like doing your own thing, girl. You be like out had been fun turning up, and they probably see like she not taking it serious. Because if she was serious, she'd probably be like trying to get a job, trying to like get different content. Girl, you know what I'm saying? They know you're a broadcaster. They know you're on bed.
I've never had a job where I make more money than what I make right now. So we always, but you know that we make more money than we have ever made before on this app. So I'm never going to stop what I'm doing now. But at the same time, I do certain things as a character. You know you do certain things on this app that you wouldn't do off the app. You just do it for content. And some things I do, and they just judge me off of it. And then not only that, they was calling the CPS on me and calling the police on me and doing other things to where I just feel like I didn't have no choice to give them up. But I did have a choice, and that's not even the reason. But I can get them back. I just have to be stable. That's the only thing that my kids need is stabilization. And my kids got it from my auntie, because I've always wanted to live with my auntie. Growing up, I've always wanted to live with my auntie over my mother, just because I know how she raised her kids. So
I know you said like how much money you make, how much. Right, and we hear you say how much money they, but it seems like this is coming at a price. You know what I'm saying? Yes,
everything gonna come at a price though, but everything gonna come.
Right, but your mother, but 21, clearly it's not working. It's not working in your favor. Clearly it's not working in your favor. Because if you saying that the reason why you won't stop is because of money, and it's like messing with you getting your parental rights back for your children.
I never lost custody of my kids. I never lost custody of my kids. Never.
Well, you just said they won't give up. You saying I'm talking about parental rights.
I said they not giving my kids because they want me to have somewhere stable to stay, and they want me to have a job. They want me to work.
Right. So meaning they don't want.
They want this.
They don't want to give you access.
Listen. My family's so fucking weird, Dre. It's other people that have weird ass families out here. I know that you probably don't have, I don't know what you're going through. But my family, my mother's side, this is my mother's side, not my daddy's side. My mother's side want me to work for them. They want me to get homes in Detroit because the homes down in Detroit is so cheap. They all want me to break bread off on homes and get them fixed up and shit. I don't want to do that. That's not what I want to do. My uncle, well, I ain't going to talk about that. But I don't want to do that. That's not what I want to do. So it's my money. That's all they want me to do. Like, no.
Girl, no shade, but me just hearing it, it's kind of like you should listen to them because they the only ones really like in your corner. They got confused. So, girl, I know it's not something you want to do. I know it's not something you probably want to do. What y'all think that shit smell like?
My father passed away. My grandmother, my sister passed. My sister signed everything that my father owned over to my grandmother. And my grandmother stopped talking to me. And every time I see my grandmother in any store, anytime I see my grandmother, she don't say nothing to me. She just walk right past me. So no, I don't need to stop none of this shit I'm doing right now. Because that shit was 3 years, 5 years ago. And then nobody had no feelings for me when my father died. Now my motherfucking daughter died, bitch. And everybody talked about her. And no, I don't even have no feelings now that everybody getting in a car accident and shit. I don't need to. I don't want to. I don't care to. I don't care. I don't. Nobody cared when I was going through that shit at nighttime. Sleeping through that shit. Waking up in the middle of the night. Crying. Missing my family. My daughter, my father, nobody cared. No, I don't care about you bitches. I'm not going to care about you bitches. I hope all you bitches die. I hope you bitches die. I don't care. Die, 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 die.